Hello, welcome to PERIDOT TV. Former chairman of the Odua People's Congress, OPC, now the Are Onokankanfo of Yoruba land, Gani Adams, has ordered Fulani marauders, herdsmen killing people in the southwest to vacate Yoruba land now or face a possible retaliation, as the Yoruba people will no longer fold their arms and watch people get killed, raped, kidnapped by Fulani marauders. If you're just joining in, kindly take a moment to subscribe and also click on that red notification icon bell below so you can be notified whenever videos are uploaded. Everybody in Nigeria knows what Fulani herdsmen are, and everyone has been complaining apart from the cattle owners and the herdsmen themselves that enjoy this freedom of movement. With weapons, they pillage people's farm, destroy and eat up the crops and shoot at people. The president has been interviewed on this and he said Fulani herdsmen do not carry AK-47, that they only carry sticks. Here are people protesting. Stop Benue killing now. Stop Fulani terrorists killing. Buhari act now or resign. Question is this: who killed all of these people? Is this political? Because there are videos that have been shared around of the killings by Fulani terrorists. Now, let us put that aside and assume that the original Fulani herdsmen carry sticks and not guns. Who are the people that actually pass through the borders and get into Nigeria, shoot at people, pillage the farms, destroy the crops? That is the question the president is supposed to answer, rather than saying those are not Fulani herdsmen. Who are they and what is the job of the defense and security officers? Are Onokankanfo, arising from a crucial meeting he had yesterday, June 17, with some members in council, Adams warned that the Yoruba people will be forced to retaliate if the Fulani herdsmen continue to maim innocent people. Adams, in a communique issued after the meeting, said, "We cannot continue to fold our arms and let the bandits continue to soil our land with the blood of the innocent. Consequently, we hereby ask these Fulani marauders to stop their murderous activities and vacate every inch of the Yoruba land they currently ravage. Failure to reconcile themselves with their terms may warrant maximum retaliation, as the principle dictates that a bully only respects a bully," meaning they are coming with force. The campaign of blood by Fulani herdsmen who have been ravaging our land, kidnapping, killing, maiming and raping our people in recent years has become a serious source of concern for the Yoruba people and the Yoruba race. A race renowned for their staunch passion for peaceful coexistence, national cohesion and development. The threat posed to our existence by these blood-mongering marauders cannot be overlooked, as we as people believe that for peace and accord to reign among the multiplicity of people who occupy a common territory, all parties must play a role in ensuring that each and every unit in this country respect each other in all ramifications. That is what is stated. In this statement, Adams noted that it was disheartening and most embarrassing that this group, despite several appeals to their consciousness and common sense, had continued to wreak havoc in southwest land, forcibly planning to reap where they had not sown. He continued, he said, "As true children of Oduduwa, we are unequivocally forthright about this threat posed by this group, which the federal government has turned a blind eye to by refusing to call a spade by its name, dubbing the Fulani marauders as criminals, bandits and pillagers. Every true blood of the Yoruba race is at the risk of being hunted and slaughtered by this reckless group if we keep sugarcoating the bloody implications of their evil enterprises. We are acquainted with the nature of Fulani nomads in the past, and we know as a matter of fact that they were not carrying AK-47. It is because of this naked truth that we ask that these people be labeled as what they are. We are clamoring that the appropriate moniker should be used to tag them. They should be addressed as Fulani bandits, for we believe that there is power in names. We strongly advise Obas, local chiefs, to show more than passing interest in the activities of people in their domains. They must know that they cannot be blameless for the failure to account for and monitor strangers in their areas of jurisdiction, particularly those whose activities run contrary to the peaceful coexistence of that region, the Oduduwa land, southwest. Adams also listed dark spots where urgent need is to be taken by the federal government. Interventions are needed to include Orile Owu to Ijebu Ode forest, and that is from here. This is Nigeria. For those who do not know where this is actually happening, it's actually happening around the whole of Nigeria, like I showed you here. This Fulani Herdsmen are actually killing. This drops shows you where their reach has gotten to and what they are actually doing. So according to the map, you can see the southwest of Nigeria where this are actually happening. So these points that I'm calling out are the places where they are asking for government intervention. Osun and Ogun State. Ogun State is just not so far from Lagos State here. If I can just drag this for those, I'm doing this for those who do not are not used to. Many people are not used to the map anyway. They don't know where some of these places are. So with this, you can actually understand the implications of all of what I'm saying and what it actually means. This cattle herdsmen come all the way from the northern part of Nigeria here, and of course, because Nigeria shares border with some of these other countries, Niger and the rest of them, this color being brown shows desert. That's definitely desert, and the green indicates fertile land with greens, forest and stuff like that. So they leave all of this place due to desertification, and they keep moving rather than creating a ranch and investing, because these people make millions of money from this. There are military generals that own most of these cattle and some other businessmen. So these are people that have a lot of money. Even the president owns, and I think he has a cattle ranch. That's the story. So he can create a cattle colony, and they find a way to water the ground and do stuff, or even buy feeds. But they want the free for all thing and say Nigeria belongs to everybody. If Nigeria belongs to everybody and you can take your cattle everywhere, why can't every Nigerian just move into Aso Rock and say, I want to sleep, give me a room? That's not possible. They have security there. So why is that not applicable to every state in Nigeria? The reason why you have a state is because to create a form of demarcation and ownership aside all of us being one Nigeria. People are from Lagos State. There are some people from Port Harcourt. There are some people from Jos. There are people from Kano State. So this is how these things work. So these cattle herdsmen actually travel down into every of these crannies that you see green here. They kill and of course destroy other people's plantation. So the other parts are Ilesha, Ife, Aromoko, Ijeru, Esaoke, Ikiri, Bogon, Odeomu, Ifewara, Ibadan to Ife Road, Ife to Akure Road, Ikesha to Shogbo and Everond, Osi, Igede, Ilupeju, Ikole, Ado, Ikere and Everond, amongst others. For those who live in this area and who are conversant with these parts that I've just called, you would understand what is happening in your area there. And if you've experienced these Fulani Herdsmen evil and terrible activities in your area, please, you can drop your comment in the section below. Let us know about these things, where these things are happening. That's just what these men are doing, evil. Once again, I remind you to please subscribe and do take a moment to click on that red notification icon bell so you can be alerted whenever videos are uploaded. Thanks for stopping by.